This is what happened in Canada today in 60 seconds. The US just hit Canada with massive tariffs. High-level trade talks between Canada and the United States have started in Washington. Prime Minister Mark Carney's team is trying to end tough US tariffs on steel, aluminum, autos and lumber. President Trump says the tariffs protect US national security. But Canada's economy is feeling the heat. Stellantis is moving part of its Ontario auto production to Illinois. Provinces are also splitting from Ottawa's strategy. Ontario's Doug Ford wants counter tariffs. BC blames Ottawa for mill closures. Western premiers want relief for farmers. Experts say this division weakens Canada's position. Carney says Canada needs a stronger, more independent economy, but auto workers are already losing jobs. 3,000 Canadian auto workers just got bad news. Stellantis, the company behind Jeep, is moving production of its Jeep Compass from Brampton, Ontario to Illinois. The automaker will invest $13 billion to expand in the United States, adding over 5,000 new jobs there. In Canada, that means job losses and uncertainty for 3,000 Brampton workers. Unifor says Ottawa cannot allow Stellantis to break its promise to Canadian employees. Prime Minister Mark Carney called the decision a direct result of US tariffs and promised support for affected workers. Ontario Prime Minister Doug Ford says no more provincial funds will go to Stellantis until it guarantees a restart in Brampton. The company says Canada remains important, but details are still unclear. Newfoundland's Liberals are out after a decade in power. Voters in Newfoundland and Labrador have ended 10 years of Liberal rule. The Progressive Conservatives, led by Tony Wakeham, won a slim majority with 21 of 40 seats. Premier John Hogan's Liberals dropped to 15 seats, while the NDP doubled to 2. Wakeham said voters wanted action on healthcare, crime and the cost of living. He also promised an independent review of a major energy deal with Quebec, saying he won't sign anything without public approval. The province faces almost $20 billion in debt, the highest per person in Canada. Wakeham's win continues a shift toward conservatives in Newfoundland's rural areas.